Okay, it's Tooblack, ladies and gentlemen. Little boys and little girls. The monkey people. Right, we're back in a book, 1661. But I had an opinion regarding the treatment, particularly of the animals. This is in the previous chapter, chapter number 8, where the animals were all destroyed in the flood, or most of them anyway, except for the ones which Noah and his colleagues managed to round up. And put in the arky. Right. Now, my point is that it was granted that people may have been wicked and corrupt, so we could probably imagine what they were up to. I'd say they were probably setting up religious venues and turning these into commercial venues for purpose of selling people, or I don't know, maybe that's something we could presume. Maybe they were drunks, right? That's that corruption. I'm not sure. Maybe they were a bunch of drunks, and maybe there's some drugs as well, that the pharmaceutical industry going, and maybe some crack cocaine, or whatever else we're doing. However, my point is that the animals did nothing to warrant such such demise, if you will. I mean, death by drowning on account of what the people were doing, I don't think it's entirely from the animals anyway. But that's not the end of it. The rest of it is the ones that managed to survive the drowning. Some of them were burnt alive, presumably, or oh, okay, we'll take it. So once this all happened, we move on to chapter number 9, and this is where so once we have to consider that Noah by this time is an old man, and he's done his chore as commanded. And he's rounded up his bunch of animals, stuffed them in this arky, and he's done a good job trying to make sure they don't eat each other. And also must have had enough feed to feed the birdies and the fowlies in there. And whatever else was crippeth that he took with him. So once he's done that and he's done his sacrifice, so here he's blessed. And then we have new rules now. So they got decided blood and murder are forbidden. There's a covenant, which is signified by the rainbow. And then Noah goes forth and replenishes the earth. So the passage that I'm looking for is here then. So that went on, and God made a earnest promise that he's not going to do things like this again. He's not going to destroy everyone or everything on account of some people. And then he gave Noah authority over the animals. And it's a whole bunch of blood. So I'm not going to go into that business. So if anyone is interested in chapter 9 and how the blood, whoso sheddeth man's blood, by man shall his blood be shed, for in the image of God made he man. Whatever that means, I don't know. So I won't get into that. I'm getting into the something else happened. So as soon as the Lord God had finished blessing the Noah for killing the animals, not the ones that were drowned, but the ones that were burned, Noah decided that he was going to become a producer of wine. So he grew a vineyard and made himself some wine and got pissed on it. And once he was pissed, for whatever reason, he ended up losing his garments, such that his member was hanging loose and showing everywhere. So one of his sons, I think, either saw it and did nothing. Hang on a second, we'll get the right wording for you. It says Ham. This is the one that's called Ham. Ham. Right. So it's 21. And he drank of the wine, and it was drunken. Right? And he was vercowed within his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his brethren without. And Shem and Iaphet took he a garment and lay it upon both their shoulders and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father, and their faces were backward, and they were not their father's nakedness. And they saw not their father's nakedness, that's what it says. Sorry. Okay. And Noah awoke from his wine, sobered up, right, and knew what his Ger, Soni, had done unto him. All right, unto him. Okay. And he said, blessed be the Lord God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. Okay, God shall enlarge Iaphet, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. And Noah lived after the flood 350 years, and all the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. That's a pretty long time. So he's chasing. See the other character, Methuselah, because Methuselah was about a millennium, so there's Noah. So these are old geezers. They know all about it. All right. So that's your chapter number 9. So everyone's gone. We're going to start again with Noah, and then he's got somebody called Ham and Shem and Iaphet, and then the Ham is the character that's cursed to be a servant. So we only have 3, so it shouldn't be very difficult to identify who the lineage that we're looking for. Okay, so yeah. So this is the character is dead. The master of the ship. And at this point, I'm not sure entirely what's going to happen. So I take it the three characters left, or the 3 main characters, are going to take over from here. and they're going to branch out, and hopefully they might create some interesting stories for us. Okay, so I hope this is very clear, little boys and little girls. I hope the Bible study is getting into your head, and you're beginning to realize the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Okay, of how you came to be, and how Noah and Ham and Shem are your only ancestors, you see, because everybody else died in the flood. So this is where you start. This is where everybody starts, supposedly. Yeah, okay. Well, I hope this story picks up, because I'm really looking for some action. I'm still not impressed with all the blood and all the guts and all the killing of the animals. I mean, I don't think the RSPCA have seen this part. Maybe they have, I don't know. But I think they will have something to say about it. Because, yes. Anyhow, we're going to carry on and blaze it up. Okay? We're going to blaze it up and get down to business. Okay? So it's Tooblack. Stick to black in it. If you don't like it, you know what to do.